Good evening to you once again. Last but not least, the Prime Minister Boris Johnson. We're reviewing his question time appearance. Now, for Boris Johnson, basically the task is simple. Avoid a car crash that could actually derail your campaign because you're 10 points clear. I have to say, the reactions from the audience were brutal. Now, there's a lot of talk about the audience. I don't know if it was sampled locally or if it was sampled nationally. But two things to note about this. Number one, Johnson's a very polarising figure. Tories really like him, non-Tories really don't, by and large. He's not a Heineken Tory anymore. I don't necessarily think he ever really was when he left London. Secondly, if it was a locally sampled audience, then it's basically flipped between Labour and the Lib Dems. I don't really think he could have accepted a good reception. That said, these questions are brutal. Johnson's got a very long record, and it is one of the Achilles heels of his campaign. He was asked about racism. He was asked about his response to flooding. He was asked about universal credit. He was asked about the Tories' relatively poor record with young people. He was also continually pushed by Fiona Bruce, who did an excellent job on the frankly false claim that the Tories were going to build 40 hospitals. They're expanding on 6, upgrading 6, and I think aiming to build 6 more, something like that, but it's nowhere near 40. He got battered and pushed around and hectored, and he appeared reasonably comfortable, but I think it's because he's had a lot of that before. But if you're thinking about the optics of this, then they just weren't good, because there was no single positive question and no answer that was really a slam dunk and convincing anybody that he had the answers to those questions. I think this was the sort of thing CCHQ wanted to avoid on Tuesday, but they didn't tonight. That's what the poll leader's there for. And thank you very much for watching these Question Time Leaders updates.